Hey guys, on this episode of Save the Dragons, it's going to be a quick how-to video on replacing a drive shaft on a 98 Jeep Cherokee. Mine's modified, so there's a couple extra steps, but before we get started, let me introduce everyone. Here's Alex, his boy Liam, and the dog Bandit. Just got the drive shaft back from Driveline. They did all the new joints on it and replaced the CV. We're working in reverse order today, but I will explain how to take off the drive shaft at the end of this video. So to install the drive shaft, you're going to take Loctite, put it on the bolts, stick the bolts through the covers, and put the covers on the caps. You'll want to tighten these down in an X pattern, and it's really easy to just use a wrench or a ratchet to get this done. Since mine is a modified shaft that we're using for the rear, the couple extra steps it takes is taking 4 bolts to this side. It's a 1/2 inch that we're using a 3/8 drive swivel with a ratcheting wrench, and do the same thing. Getting the drive shaft off initially is simple. You disconnect the 8mm bolts from the rear diff with a ratcheting wrench or a regular 8mm. Then you take the covers off the caps, and it should just come right out. But if you're having trouble, you can put a pry bar on there or a crowbar up underneath there and get some leverage on it. I came in from the bottom, and once I used a little leverage, it popped right out. But over time, those things can really get stuck. So especially if it's not greased, you want to just get in there and pop it off really quick. That's an easy way to do it. If it's not modified, the yoke will slip right out of the transfer case. If it is modified, though, you might want to look for some bolts on the other side. Uh, if you're having issues with it coming out, definitely check that, because someone might have modified it before you got it. So I hope this information is helpful, and thanks for tuning in to another episode, guys.